Top 6 Cortisol-Lowering Remedies for Deep Sleep Over 60. Have you ever woken up in the dark, staring at the ceiling, wondering why it keeps happening again and again? You look at the clock. It's 3:47 in the morning. The house is silent, yet your mind is wide awake, your heart pounding like it forgot you were supposed to be resting. You take a deep breath and tell yourself everything is fine, but your body doesn't seem to believe it. For millions of Americans over 60, this moment feels all too familiar. You are not alone, and this is not just getting older. Something inside your body is quietly working against you. It is a hormone called cortisol, the same chemical that helps you handle stress during the day, but when it rises at night, it keeps your body in survival mode long after the day is over. When cortisol stays high in the middle of the night, your heart beats faster, your mind races, and sleep becomes a stranger. Over time, the silent storm drains your energy, clouds your memory, and leaves you feeling older than you really are. But here is the good news. Your body still remembers how to rest deeply. It just needs a little help to find its rhythm again. In this video, I want to show you 6 simple things, just 1 tablespoon each, that can calm your nerves and lower cortisol naturally. No pills, no prescriptions, just real foods and gentle science. And the last one might surprise you, because it is probably sitting quietly in your kitchen right now. So stay with me until the end. You might discover that the secret to peaceful sleep is already in your hands. Now let's begin with the first remedy, a golden liquid our grandparents trusted long before modern medicine gave it a name. Understanding the nighttime cortisol trap. Many older adults wake up around 3 in the morning, heart beating fast, mind wide awake, wondering what went wrong. It is not aging or weakness, it is a rhythm that has lost its balance. Inside the body, hormones are meant to follow a natural day and night pattern. Cortisol rises in the morning to give energy and should fall at night to let the heart and brain repair. But when that rhythm shifts, the body stays stuck in alert mode long after bedtime. During the day, cortisol keeps you active and focused. At night, it must fall so the body can rest. Yet studies from Harvard and the Mayo Clinic show that many older adults now have elevated cortisol levels at night up to 300% higher than normal. The reason is simple. Late meals, bright screens, mental stress, and overthinking keep the body believing the day has not ended. When cortisol stays high, blood sugar begins to drop, and the liver triggers another surge to raise it again. The result is a racing heart, tense muscles, and sudden wakefulness. The same pattern appears with chronic pain or inflammation. The body releases cortisol to defend itself, but it also prevents deep sleep. Over time, the mind and body forget the calm that once came naturally at night. The loss of melatonin with age worsens this imbalance. Without enough melatonin to quiet cortisol, the brain remains alert while the body pleads for rest. This is not a sign of decline, it is simply a hormone system out of rhythm. Once that rhythm is restored, deep sleep and steady energy return on their own. Science shows small habits can reset this cycle. Eat dinner earlier. Turn off screens an hour before bed. Keep lights soft. Practice slow breathing or short meditation before sleep. Each signal tells your body it is safe to rest. Balancing cortisol is not about fighting the body, but teaching it to trust again. When the heart slows and the mind feels apple cider vinegar with mother. Sometimes the smallest things bring the greatest change. 1 tablespoon of raw apple cider vinegar before bed can help the body regain its calm. Modern research confirms what old wisdom already suggested. The cloudy layer in real, unfiltered apple cider vinegar, known as the mother, contains enzymes and good bacteria that support both digestion and the nervous system. As we age, our blood sugar tends to rise and fall more sharply, especially at night. When levels drop too low around 2 or 3 in the morning, the liver sends out a signal for help. It releases cortisol to raise blood sugar again, and that sudden rush of energy wakes you up. Studies from Arizona State University show that apple cider vinegar can reduce this blood sugar swing by helping the body slow the release of glucose during digestion. When blood sugar remains steady, the stress alarm stays silent. This vinegar also nourishes the gut-brain connection, the pathway linking digestion with emotion and sleep. A calm gut helps calm the mind, lowering nighttime anxiety and easing the body into deeper rest. The balance between these two systems is vital. When the gut feels safe, the brain no longer needs to stay on guard. To use it, mix 1 tablespoon of raw apple cider vinegar with about 4 ounces of warm water and drink it 30 minutes before bed. Warm water allows smooth absorption and avoids shocking the stomach. If the taste feels too sharp, a drop of raw honey can soften it without disrupting blood sugar balance. People with sensitive stomachs or dental enamel may start with half a dose or rinse with water afterward. This practice is gentle and simple, not about control but about cooperation with the body's rhythm. When blood sugar is stable, cortisol stays quiet, the heart slows, and sleep deepens naturally. Magnesium glycinate powder. Many people live with restless sleep, tight muscles, and anxious thoughts without realizing their bodies are missing something essential. Studies in the United States show that more than half of adults are low in magnesium, a mineral that quietly supports over 300 body functions. With age, the gap widens. Diets low in vegetables, frequent coffee or alcohol use, and common medications like antacids and diuretics slowly drain this vital nutrient from the system. Magnesium is the body's natural relaxer. It helps produce GABA, the calming messenger in the brain that signals it is safe to rest. When levels drop, GABA production weakens, and the nervous system loses its break. The result is tension, racing thoughts, and difficulty staying asleep. It feels like anxiety, but in truth, it is a biochemical imbalance. Among all forms of magnesium, glycinate is the most effective for restoring calm. It binds magnesium to glycine, an amino acid that helps the body absorb it more easily and deliver it directly to the nervous system. It also avoids the digestive issues that other forms can cause. Research from several U.S. sleep studies has shown that restoring magnesium balance can lower cortisol by nearly 30% and improve deep sleep quality in just a few weeks. To use, mix 1 tablespoon of magnesium glycinate powder, about 400 milligrams, with 6 ounces of warm water. Sip slowly for 5 minutes rather than drinking it all at once. This gentle intake allows steady absorption and prevents sudden drops in blood pressure or mild dizziness. Those managing kidney issues or multiple prescriptions should check with their doctor first. For most people, however, magnesium glycinate is safe and deeply restorative. When magnesium levels rise again, the body begins to remember balance. Muscles loosen, the mind quiets, and sleep flows more easily. Sometimes the simplest nutrients carry the greatest power to restore. Tart cherry juice concentrate. Tart cherry juice is one of nature's quiet sleep restorers, rich in compounds that speak directly to the body's need for rest. It contains natural melatonin, the same hormone that signals the brain when it is time to sleep, and anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation and calm the nervous system. Together, they help extend deep sleep, reduce nighttime cortisol spikes, and support the body's natural rhythm of rest and recovery. In recent studies from Louisiana State University and several American sleep centers, adults who added tart cherry concentrate to their evening routine increased their total sleep time by more than an hour each night. Researchers believe this comes from a steady release of natural melatonin combined with anti-inflammatory effects that quiet pain and tension. Unlike synthetic melatonin pills that can wear off too quickly, tart cherries deliver a slower, more stable effect that lasts through the night. Inflammation plays a major role in keeping cortisol high after bedtime. Even low-grade inflammation from aging joints or digestive issues can trigger the body to release stress hormones during the night. The compounds in tart cherries help reduce that internal alarm, allowing the mind and body to stay in a peaceful state longer. To use it, mix 1 tablespoon of pure tart cherry concentrate with about 6 ounces of water and drink it 30 minutes before sleep. Choose Montmorency tart cherry concentrate, which is the variety most studied for its sleep benefits. Avoid sweetened or blended products, as added sugar can raise blood sugar and interfere with melatonin balance. Consistency is key. Drinking it nightly helps the body rebuild its rhythm, and many people notice calmer nights after a week or two. This small evening ritual not only supports deeper rest, but also soothes inflammation that quietly drains energy during the day. Tart cherry concentrate reminds us that good sleep is not forced, it is invited. When the body feels safe, ashwagandha root powder. Ashwagandha is often called the herb of balance because it helps the body adapt to stress rather than simply forcing sleep. It is known as an adaptogen, a natural compound that trains the body to handle emotional and physical tension more calmly. Modern research from the National Institutes of Health and American Sleep Studies shows that consistent use of ashwagandha can reduce cortisol by up to 40% while improving overall sleep quality and emotional stability. When stress builds up during the day, the brain activates the HPA axis, a system that connects the hypothalamus, pituitary gland, and adrenal glands. This pathway keeps you alert and ready to respond to pressure. The problem comes when that switch never turns off. Ashwagandha helps restore rhythm to this system by calming the adrenal response and encouraging a more natural balance between energy and rest. It also gently supports thyroid function, which plays a major role in metabolism and hormone stability. Unlike sedatives that simply dull the senses, ashwagandha works by teaching the body how to recover its calm. When taken regularly, many people notice less mental noise at night, fewer racing thoughts, and a more stable mood during the day. The improvement in nighttime rest often begins with daytime balance. To use it, mix 1 tablespoon of ashwagandha root powder into 8 ounces of warm milk, dairy, or plant-based. The fat in milk helps the herb absorb more effectively. Adding a small amount of cinnamon or nutmeg can soften the taste and create a calming bedtime ritual. Drink it about an hour before sleep. Those with serious thyroid or endocrine conditions should consult a doctor before using it, as the herb naturally influences hormone function. Ashwagandha reminds us that restful sleep begins long before the lights go out. The way we process stress during the day determines how peacefully we rest at night. When the mind learns to let go, the body follows. Raw local honey. Raw honey is one of nature's most gentle sleep aids, working in perfect harmony with how the body restores itself overnight. Its balance of natural sugars, mainly glucose and fructose, provides the liver with enough glycogen to last through the night. This prevents the brain from sensing an energy shortage and triggering cortisol, the stress hormone that wakes you up in the early hours. Research from the University of Edinburgh and several American sleep clinics has shown that a small dose of raw honey before bed can lower nighttime cortisol and increase melatonin production. Melatonin is the hormone that signals the body it's safe to sleep. When both the liver and brain feel nourished, the nervous system relaxes, allowing deeper, more stable rest. The beauty of honey lies in its simplicity. While most people think of sugar as harmful, raw honey behaves differently. It contains trace minerals, enzymes, and antioxidants that work with your body, not against it. The fructose and glucose enter the bloodstream slowly, maintaining stable energy rather than causing spikes and crashes. This steady fuel keeps the brain calm through the night, preventing that familiar 3 a.m. adrenaline rush. To use it effectively, take 1 tablespoon of raw, unprocessed local honey directly before bed, about 20 minutes before sleep. Avoid mixing it in tea or water, as heat and dilution can reduce its effectiveness. Local honey has the added benefit of containing small amounts of regional pollen, which may help regulate the immune system and lower inflammation that contributes to cortisol imbalance. For those with diabetes or insulin resistance, consult a doctor or begin with a smaller amount. Even half a teaspoon can support glycogen storage without overstimulating blood sugar. Raw honey is a reminder that not all sweetness harms the body. The right kind, in the right amount, can become medicine. It teaches that calm and nourishment are partners in healing. 1 spoonful before bed can quietly tell the body what it longs to hear. It is safe, it is fed, and it can finally rest. Glycine powder. Glycine is one of the body's most powerful yet overlooked sleep allies. This simple amino acid works quietly to lower body temperature, signaling to the brain that it is time to rest. It helps the body enter deep sleep faster, stay asleep longer, and wake feeling truly restored. For many older adults, it becomes the missing link between restless nights and peaceful rest. Scientific studies from Japanese sleep researchers and American clinical trials have shown that glycine can shorten the time it takes to fall asleep by nearly 40% and cut nighttime awakenings in half. Unlike sleeping pills that force the body to shut down, glycine gently guides the nervous system into balance. It activates natural sleep pathways without leaving you groggy in the morning. One of glycine's unique benefits is how it helps lower core body temperature by improving blood flow to the skin. That small drop in temperature tells the brain the day is ending and the repair process can begin. At the same time, glycine boosts the production of collagen and glutathione, 2 compounds that repair damage caused by stress and aging. The result is not just better sleep, but a stronger, more resilient body. To use it, mix 1 tablespoon of pure glycine powder, about 3 grams, into 4 ounces of water. Drink it right before bed. It has a slightly sweet taste, so it goes down easily without any additives. Some prefer to combine it with magnesium or a small spoon of honey for an even deeper sense of calm. Glycine is considered safe for most people, but those with chronic health conditions should check with their doctor before starting. It's gentle yet powerful and works best when taken consistently. Sometimes what the body needs is not a stronger pill but the right signal. Glycine sends that signal clearly. It tells the brain to cool down, the heart to slow, and the mind to let go. In that quiet harmony, the body remembers how to rest and heal again. If you take one message from this, let it be this: waking up at 3 in the morning is not simply part of getting older. It's your body asking for balance. Cortisol can be reset, and these 6 simple tablespoons are more than remedies. They are small switches that help your body remember how to rest again. Each spoon you choose tonight is like turning off one light of tension in your mind. Slowly the room grows quieter, darker, more peaceful. That's what healing feels like, one gentle step at a time. Because good sleep is not a luxury reserved for the young. It is the birthright of everyone, including you, no matter your age or how long you've struggled. So here's your challenge for tonight. Pick one of the 6 natural supports and try it. Maybe apple cider vinegar, maybe glycine, maybe honey. Then share your experience below. Tell us your age and where you're watching from. You might write, "I'm 68 from Florida, trying glycine tonight." Your story could inspire someone else to take their first small step. If this video helped you, like it, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. There are millions of people over 60 who wake in the dark feeling alone. Let's remind them they still have power to heal. And stay with us for the next video, where we'll reveal 5 daytime habits that quietly destroy your sleep at night, even when you're already doing everything right. Remember this as you end your day: you are not alone. Your body has not forgotten how to rest. It just needs your patience, your consistency, and your belief that healing